Alright guys, Melina. Now guys, it's so funny when I get compliments and women will say something like, you're so good looking, you can just take my man, or whatever, which I would never do, because most guys, if they, and I'm never Melina in my personal life or anything, right? But most guys would date a woman. If they're going to cheat, they're going to cheat with a woman. I mean, obviously transgender people are women, but they would cheat with the real woman most of the time, right? It's not like it's rocket science. I mean, they do obviously sometimes. I've seen so many drag queens on YouTube and TikTok say, I'm going to take your man, whatever, and they just say that. But I mean, really, I date as Marco only, and I really, a lot of guys that date girls, I mean, obviously guys that date girls go for guys too, but I mean, I don't think it's a worry really. I mean, I really think, and it definitely isn't a worry, guys, because, darling, there's plenty of fish in the sea, darling. And I date both guys and girls. I'm in an open marriage, all right? My wife is really, really, really beautiful, okay? So when I'm looking for a guy or a woman, I'm looking for the best, all right? I want them to perform with me. I want them to do stuff with me on my channels. And I really think, having standards is a good thing, A lot of people will avoid having standards because they've been looking so long or whatever, and they think, oh, well, I'm not gonna find the person that I want, so I'll just wait. Or no, they won't wait, they'll just go ahead and find someone. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to do that, that's fine. But in my opinion, I really don't have time to waste on someone that's going to be draining, or not to say that anybody really is, but people get divorces for a reason, right? I want someone good quality, really substantial, hard worker, someone that fits, obviously very, very fit, very, very, very fit, someone that takes life seriously, but also can have a laugh, someone that is prepared to be famous, because I'm going to be famous, someone that is willing to, um, enjoy life, and they have to be nice and kind and all that, and friendly, and to nice to other people as well, but really, focus on me really, but, I mean, most people are nice to people, but in general, but I don't think it's really, necessary for me to say that I'm not, that I'm going to settle, because I never would. Well, I mean, if I find someone and you see him and you think maybe he's not your type, maybe you don't like guys that are really muscular or whatever. Some people don't, right? Or girls that are really petite and thin and fit. But anyway, I really don't, I'm not going to settle, for me, and I mean, maybe you're in the same boat, you want to find someone, like my wife is gorgeous, and you saw my bestie, right? Like, if anybody saw my bestie, they know what my type is for a woman, and nobody looks like that. Well, people do, but it's really rare. So anyway, and some of you might look like that anyway, but you might be taken, whatever. But anyway, so, and I'm very respectful too, I'm not going to just take someone's man or woman. I want them to ask me, because I want to know that they're single and looking, and really like my ability to perform. And they don't have to be into my channel necessarily, but as long as they know about it and know what I'm going to be worth and all that, then it's important to me, right? I do like to date people. I really like to date people. I really think it's fun. It's really hard for me to meet someone that's my type, though. In my life, I probably would have to say I've met about, I don't know, like, I would have to say, maybe, and they might have changed now, but I would have to say about 50 people in my entire lifetime, and I've dated lots of, not lots of them, but enough of them. 50 people in my lifetime that I think are my type, that I've met personally, out of everybody I've ever met. Really, really rare. And I've lived in Toronto, I've traveled, I've lived all over the place. Well, no, I've only lived in Toronto, Winnipeg, but I've traveled, I've done lots of stuff. But I've only seen 50 men and women that I've liked, that I've been attracted to. So it's really rare for me to find someone that I find attractive enough to even consider, okay? Like I said, I dated some of those people, which was fun. My wife is drop dead gorgeous. Like, she looks like my bestie, right? My who passed, which I really miss very much. Anyway, totally do it. Bye now. Bye everyone.